Hello and welcome to TUNIC. This game is available right now on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the Nintendo Switch. There is a link in the description to check it out. It has been out on the PC as well as other systems since March earlier this year and actually is extremely highly rated, and I can definitely see why. This video is kindly sponsored by Finji, and this is Legend of Zelda crossed with Dark Souls, crossed with the puzzles of Fez. If you really love all of those descriptors, then you are going to absolutely adore this. I love the aesthetic this game has. It is extremely charming, very highly polished, and I am having a whale of a time with it. We're going to start a new game, however. I'm not going to continue with my save, and this is the reason why I absolutely adore this game. It doesn't start with anything. It just does this. It just slowly pans in, and this is your little foxy character right here. You have two bars in the bottom left of your screen. One is health, one is stamina, and in the top right you see those three little circles. Those indicate what kind of weapon or equipment you have available to you. And what you can do is you can press left bumper. I'm actually playing on the PC right now, but obviously the game is going to be available on PS4, PS5, and Switch, like I said at the beginning. And obviously you're going to have your own buttons to press whatever you want. So this is what's really cool about this game as well, apart from the fact that you have a huge amount of accessibility options as well. And I'll show you those in a second, actually, because I was actually pretty impressed by them, to be honest, because usually accessibility like that is not really catered for, but I really love that they've included that. Anyway, so you see XYB right here, yeah? Well, if I had a weapon, which we're obviously going to be getting quite soon, I can assign that weapon to any one of these buttons. It doesn't matter which one it is. I can just assign it to anything that I like, and that's actually kind of crazy. Now, this is also something that I really love, the mystery of the game. As I said to you before, when we first started coming in here and the camera was panning down onto our little foxy character here, nothing else is explained. You have no idea where you are, you have no idea what the world is or what is actually going on in it, and it has this really strange language that you have no idea about. I have no idea about it. It's just absolutely, it's just like, a bunch of, just a bunch of scribbles or whatever, Anyway, we've got a stick. Oh yeah, we got a stick, and I'm going to be assigning it to X because that is my chosen button. And what we can also do is we can just slash a couple of these little pots right here. That you can already see the likeness to Zelda in that respect. There are boss battles as well. Don't worry about that. There are definite boss battles, and it has a lot of Souls-like inspiration as well, like I said at the start. And so we have a dodge roll right there. You can see it actually consumes stamina. We also have a lock-on button right here as well, and we have the ability to perform combo attacks. Now we do have to be a little bit careful because these guys have a it's not that damaging, but they are going to be able to murder you if you allow them to do so. So I'm obviously going to be a little bit careful about that. You can't see the health bars unless you lock on, but obviously locking on is probably a pretty good idea as it is. And as you can see, this door over here actually requires a key, and you can see that this is Hero's Grave. I love the way that the story is told in this game as well, because you're not going to be running into any NPCs, at least at the start. I haven't really played that much of the game so far in my other save, but what I have played, I'm very intrigued by, and that's the whole point, I'm very intrigued to see exactly what is going to happen as we explore this mysterious world. And you can see, again, more of that really strange language that we have no idea about. But thankfully, some of the directions, some of the signs and things like that are in English, but yeah, it could help us a little bit to know about that language. Maybe we're going to be learning about it as we go forward. Now you can see here at the top of the screen, that probably says paused, wouldn't you say? I think that probably says paused, because I've just paused the game, of course. Anyway, I'm actually just going to go ahead and show you the accessibility options. I love all of this. All right, this is absolutely fantastic. I am someone that really does not like screen shake. I do not like motion blur and flashes on the screen. Not a big fan of that. So it's really nice that they give you the opportunity to turn that off. But apart from that, the accessibility to be able to turn on no fail mode or no stamina restrictions. In other words, it makes the game easier. So if your skill level is a little bit lower, maybe you want to have a bit more of a casual time of things, then you can do that with this game. And that is perfect. I love that, because that just means that more people are going to be able to enjoy the game for what it is. You can enjoy the story, you can enjoy the exploration, and you don't really need to put too much of a massive focus on being able to achieve victory through combat means. And look at this, we have no idea what this says. We just know that it says okay or no. And I'm going to say okay, because of course we know what this is. This is the key. And we're going to be picking up the key. And there's also a little telescope over here as well, and that allows us to take a look at the various enemies that are down there. Obviously, I'm not going to be going down there just yet. I think that is a little bit too dangerous, and as you can see, I can't even get through here because this is blocked off. So this is definitely not something that I'll be able to get to yet. I feel like the game does have a little bit of Metroidvania elements, but I wouldn't say that that is I wouldn't say that's a major component, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, we're going to go over here, and this is also going to give us a very, very cool interaction. And I absolutely, as I said before, love the aesthetic of the game. I really love the graphic style and the way that we are just now. Look at this. Where are we now? We have no idea. We have no idea where we are. We're in some kind of ghostly form as well. And as far as I'm aware, this area that we have now entered into is like a prison of some kind, or like a sealed off realm of some kind. And I have no idea. I have no idea what we're going to be doing here or how we need to access it in the future. But I do know, thanks to the fact that I've obviously played a little bit beforehand, I do know what is actually in here, but you're going to obviously see that in just a second. So we just have to activate both of these little things, and that is going to open up the door over here. Now you may think, okay, so once we open up the door, where do we go from there? Well, let's actually take a quick look at that, because you can see if I actually just walk over here, it's a dead end. Where do you go? Where do you go? Now, this is the reason why I feel like this game is very clever in the way that the game design is used to basically be like, oh, you know what? You just opened this door. Where would you go after that? It begs the question within your mind. You think to yourself, well, where do you go? Well, I'm just going to walk off the edge. No, I'm not going to walk off the edge, because there is an invisible bridge here that I can't see. But do you see what I mean about the game design, though? You see these smoke trails coming away from there, and the debris of the bridge. You can see that a little bit on the screen, and you think to yourself, oh, wait a minute, maybe there's something that I can do here, because this is the only thing that could possibly be there, considering you went to so much effort to open up that door. Although it wasn't really that difficult, but you get my point. Anyway, let's interact with the I don't even know what kind of shape this would be, but let's interact with the prison or the cage. And what happened? What happened? We have no idea, but we can only assume that that is our mother. I can only assume that that is our mother, or a parent of some kind, or maybe an authority figure, a parental figure, whatever you want to call it. But if we interact with this, it then says sealed forever. And obviously that is not something that we don't appreciate that. We don't appreciate being locked away from our parents. So we are obviously going to try and figure out a way to get in there. Or I can only assume that might possibly be the case. I don't know. I haven't played to the end of the game, so I wouldn't know. But that's the intrigue. That is the intrigue. That is the drive with which the game poses that question, and you just think to yourself, okay, where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Well, I need to access this key, that's for sure. And coming up is actually one of the most innovative, very cool features that you're going to see in this game. And you may think, oh yeah, it's going to be a really cool feature, like a gameplay mechanic or something like that. No, it's nothing like that. But you're going to see what I mean. Let's pick it up. Look at this. Okay. Now, you may think, okay, this is a tutorial message. No, it's actually an item in the game and literally has the in-game language, as you can see right there. And it is so, I don't even know, so effortlessly presented that you just get lost in the world. You get drawn in, because this is not a tutorial message. Yes, it is, okay, it is a tutorial message, but it is so much more, because you can see here, it tells you everything you need to know. It says, ringing the East Bell. Okay, so we need to go to the East Forest, we need to go to the hero's grave, and we need to, I don't know, slay the guard captain, or we need to do something along those lines, right? And so those are the three objectives that we need to do to be able to ring the East Bell. And then we need to go and ring the West Bell, and then we need to obviously do a whole bunch more, but we have no idea because some of this stuff is in the other language. So it's very esoteric, it's very ethereal. You have no idea what these things actually are, but there are little hints here and there. Like, for example, the old house. You see the old house down there. We see a bunch of the other language, but then we also see what looks like a key at the end of that. And I can only assume maybe you need to find a key, maybe you need to fight a boss or something like that, and he drops a key, and then you can actually use the key to open up the old house. Who knows? I have no idea, as I say. And then we go over to the other side here, and you can see here, boom, everything hurts way more when I'm tired. Okay, that's great. That basically tells me everything I need to know. That means if I'm dodging too much, I will have very low stamina, and I will take more damage. And then apart from that, again, there are places on this screen that we have no idea about. You can see that question mark right there because the other language is used once more. And you can see as well, there's actually more to this particular menu than is being shown. And we've got page 10 and page 11. And you can see here the little diagram of our little foxy friend. He's looking at page 28, or as far as I can tell, that's page 28. And so we need to try and find this stuff because it's actually going to give us a hint as to where we need to go and what we need to do. And it's just so well implemented, so incredibly stylish. That's the word I'm looking for, stylish. It is extremely stylish. Anyway, I'm going to go up the ladder here. I'm thinking, I really love the way that he climbs, our little foxy friend climbs the ladders. I feel like they have made the ladder climbing speed just right, because obviously, here's the thing. What's fun about climbing ladders? I mean, really, it's not that fun to climb ladders. I mean, it depends, obviously. I mean, if you like that kind of thing, that's obviously great. But for me personally, I like to climb ladders relatively quickly because it's a traversal mechanic that you want to have done. You just want it done, right? You want it done because, of course, you want to go from point A to point B. Of course. And I like the way that they have done the ladder speed. I think that you may think, oh yeah, that's such a minor thing, but every single thing in this game has been so carefully crafted, and I cannot stress this enough. That's the reason why I really think you should check this out. It's on Steam, it's on Switch, it's on a lot of other systems, the PlayStations, it's on a lot of things. So there really is no excuse. Oh yes, you should really experience this. And as I say, it is extremely highly rated on Steam at the moment. Obviously, I'm primarily a PC person, so I'm obviously going to be playing it there. Yeah, okay, give me that wonderful, I don't even know what these things are, but give me that wonderful currency. And look at this. Aha, look at that. We have another one of these little tutorial things. We have page 12 and page 13. So you can see here, it just basically tells us the tells us the controls. But of course, we do have a couple of things that we don't actually know what they do. They're unknown to us, so we have no idea what they do. Apart from that, we also have this, and it says here, hold A. I actually have no idea what this does, because I've tried it, as you can see right there. Not entirely sure what that does in comparison to if I just press it once. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the shield yet or something like that. Maybe I'm going to need the shield or something to actually make that work. Anyway, I've obviously already gone up the stairs beforehand, and there is nothing up there at the moment. So I'm not going to be going up there this time. And instead, we're just going to be continuing onward. And boom! Oh, look at that. I now no longer can return. I can no longer return up there. So we're just going to instead sit at the Foxy statue, and we're just going to restore ourselves. That's basically like a restoration point. It gives you back HP, and it's probably a checkpoint as well. So if you were to die, you'd probably respawn there. And now we're in the East Forest. Oh yes, now we are in the East Forest, and you can see here we can interact with the well, but it doesn't really do much. And these guys, oh yeah, they're gonna do a lot of damage to me. Oh my, okay, yeah, this is not looking good. Let's just say that. I am not good at fighting these guys, by the way. Really, really bad at fighting them. I always take a significant amount of damage whenever I fight them. They are, of course, so much more deadly than these little slimes that we've had to fight so far. I mean, you would expect that to be the case, of course, because they are the next tier of enemy up. But they die just the same. You know, they're still easy enough to kill, but they're definitely something that you want to be very careful of, because they do have a ranged attack as well. And yeah, it's one of those things where you just don't want to take too much damage. They are surprisingly dangerous. And what is this? Look at this. I don't know what this is. Okay. Wait a minute. It's a consumable of some kind. Of course, it's a consumable of some kind. And we can actually put it on our bar right there, or on one of our buttons. But I have no idea what it does. I really don't. Should I try eating it? I don't really want to try eating it, because I could waste it, you know? I could waste it. That would be kind of awful, wouldn't it? Anyway, so face your adversaries, focus and evade, focus and block. So in other words, basically just, yeah, you have options. You have options about what you want to do. But unfortunately, I do not have a shield yet. And yeah, this is also a thing that I noticed relatively early on. When you attack, it doesn't use stamina. It doesn't use stamina. The only thing that uses stamina, as far as I can tell, is probably blocking or dodging. Dodging definitely does. And then, of course, you do have invulnerability frames. Check for dust. So, for example, if you go here, boom, that's the invulnerability frame. As soon as you see the dust go, you are then attackable, and you can take damage. So that's a that's a very cool design decision once again. And as I say, this game is full of that kind of thing. That kind of, I don't even know the technical term for it. Is it UX? I'm not sure if it's UX or just in general. I really have no clue. I'm not well versed in that. But generally, the conveyance that the game has is extremely clever. And you may think, oh, you're blowing it out of proportion. No, I'm certainly not. That is for sure. Okay, wait a minute. This is going to be a tough enemy. Hello there, sir. Oh, actually, no, I fought one of these before, actually. Never mind. This is not going to be that tough. As you can see, that was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, I've just got to be a bit careful, though, because this thing has a very wide range, as you can see right there. Seems to attack in combos of 2, so if I wanted to take 0 damage while fighting them, all I'd have to do is wait for it to attack twice, then move in, attack, and then move back, and so on and so forth. So that would be not that problematic, but yeah, it's, I don't know. Yeah, these guys are really, really irritating. As you can see, I'm going to eat the thing. Ah, yeah, it does give me HP. Okay, that's good to know. There we go. I just literally wanted to power through that enemy right there. Just try to take him out as soon as possible. And, yeah, now this is... yeah, I'm not entirely sure, actually, how to defeat these guys without taking damage. I'm always taking damage no matter what. It could very well be... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, hello. It could very well be that that is one of the... okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That is one of the enemies that I'm just going to have to learn how to deal with just that much better. I'm going to have to be... Ooh, I have a feeling I'm going to die instantly if I get hit by this thing. Or he's going to just do a lot of damage. I'm pretty low in HP as it is. He was guarding this gate right here, so I'm wondering if there's a way that I can maybe get around to the ladder? Doesn't seem like it. No, it doesn't seem like it. So I'm going to go around this way instead. I'm hoping that I'll be able to actually get a sword or a shield on my little adventures here, because obviously the hero's grave would no doubt probably have something, you know, kind of hero-esque, you know, maybe give me a sword, maybe give me a shield, maybe give me, you know, 10 billion HP so I don't die. You know, that would be nice. Anyway, yeah, we've now opened up the gate at least. And once again, look at this. I can't go through here. You know why I can't go through here? Probably because I don't have the sword. I'm probably going to assume that if I have the sword, I'm going to be able to rid myself of these obstacles, because they are basically like little shrubs, I assume. And of course, with a stick, what am I going to do? You know, I'm not going to be able to slash through shrubs or anything like that with a stick. But now look at me. I'm going to be picking up the sword. Thank you very much. Alright, so now this gives me the opportunity not to go here, thank you very much, to go here instead, and then we're just going to be equipping the sword. There we have it. Alright, so I just wanted to... There we go, and here lies the hero. Indeed. Alright, so now look at this. Yep, as I thought. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know that, okay, but this... It kind of... The game really knows what it's doing. It really knows what it's doing, and it basically says to you, we're going to treat you like you are having an understanding. You know, the game and yourself, you have an understanding between each other, and you just coexist in a really cooperative fashion. And that may sound really weird, to be honest. That may sound really weird, but it's true. That actually is how it is, because it feels like the game is not working against me. It feels like it is actually trying to lend me assistance in almost every single aspect so far. It's not trying to get me killed, you know what I mean? It is actually trying to provide me with everything I need to succeed. I can't get up here. This is, actually wondering... Is there a way that I can get up there? There must be a way that I can get up there. Maybe if I go back, there might be a way that I can walk around the side. Now that I have the ability to cut down these shrubs and things like that, that would probably make sense. Or I could just go in here. I haven't gone in here before. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah. This is fantastic. So we are now in guardhouse 2. Okay, so there's a chest. What is that? It's a bomb. What do you bet, right? Why do I keep going to that menu? I have no idea. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a bomb. I'm probably not going to use it, and I keep going to this menu for some reason. I don't know why that is, but okay. Let me try to stop doing that. Thank you. And otherwise, we will go down. Oh my. Okay, hello there, sirs. Okay. Yeah, hey, fellows. Oh, I do so much damage. I do so much damage with the sword. Oh, wow. Okay, the stick is a thing of the past. Yeah, that, okay. See, now that's also something that I feel is very well done, because initially you think to yourself, okay, I've got a stick. I can kill these slimes in 3 hits or so. That's not too bad, right? But then they give you the sword and you realize just how weak the previous weapon was. It's actually kind of astonishing. Anyway, I'm going to assume that there is going to be a rope that I can attach here. You can see here, I mean, there's 2 hooks, right? So there must be a rope of some kind, possibly. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we'll find out. We have a chest over here as well. Oh, hello. I've got oh no, I thought ninjas were going to attack me, but they're actually spiders. That's worse. Okay. Yeah, no, oh, okay, hello. You cannot ambush me, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, or maybe they can. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. If you could just leave me alone. Just leave me alone, thank you. Alright, I'm back in guardhouse 2. I actually wonder whether they reset the position. They do reset their position when you zone. Okay. That means I can go this... Oh! Okay, fine. Okay, I've got to be careful, gotta be careful. Okay. I don't know whether you've noticed as well, by the way, but whenever you're locking on an opponent, there is a thin white bar, or grey bar, or whatever you want to call it, at the base of their health. And that is as far as I can tell, that is a stagger bar. And that stagger bar fills up as you attack the enemy in quick succession. So the more attacks you can get on an opponent and do more damage to them, the more likely you are going to be able to stagger them for a little bit of time, or at the very least interrupt their attack. So that's actually really a pretty significant thing to think about. I'm actually just going to run by these. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to run by. Goodbye. You can't climb, can you? Can they? Oh, my fox is looking down. That is so cute. Look at him. He's just like, yeah, I'm a headbang. Okay, no, he's not going to headbang anymore. He's going to now continue adventuring because there are deadly spiders potentially wanting to murder him. So let's just go this way instead. Okay, so he's in the East Forest now. Oh, we're back here. Oh, I had no idea. All right. That is really cool. Okay, so I now know where we are. So that means that I can now go back this way. Can I go back this way? Look! I had no idea that this was like a back entrance or a back way, because I just thought it was the way to go for that small little chest back there that we got the healing item from. But no, it's actually something else. Okay, let me try and kill this spider. There we go. Easy enough, right? Easy enough. I'm gonna have to be a bit careful. Wow, there's a lot of them. Okay, this is... Oh no. Okay, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Well, I died. I guess this gives me a good opportunity to actually see what happens when we die, because I haven't died before. Okay, so we enter this realm that we saw before. And wait a minute, can I go this way? No, I can't go that way. Okay, so it is just a straight line then, I suppose. And we're going to go and see our parent here. And what actually happens? Do we get revived by our parent? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, see, now that's the thing, that's the mystery. I have no idea what is going to happen, but it very much draws me in to the world. And I think to myself, what just happened? Yeah, you obviously can't see that, but I just got a Steam achievement called What Just Happened. So, yeah, that that really speaks to my curiosity. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, where am I going to go next? How am I going to get back down here and not actually die against these spiders? All right, can I pick? Yep, there we go. There's my my money or whatever it is. And yeah, I'm gonna actually bait. Yep. Okay, wow, so much damage. I don't even know what to say. Oh no, I'm dead again. Okay, that's actually fine though. I think that's actually fine, because what we can do is we can go around. So instead of going through the spiders, because they are way too strong, in my opinion at the moment, they are just going to absolutely chunk me every single time. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. We need to go this way. But I really love that about games like this, where they have such a minimalist style to the story. They have no lines. There's no lines. There's no voiceover. There's no grandiose statement of villainy that you have to defeat. You're just plopped into the world, and then you are expected to figure things out yourself. And I think that's actually very cool. That is a very cool way of doing it. You have no exposition whatsoever, and you just find answers as you progress through the world and explore it. I don't even know how much money do I have? Can I see that? I have 223. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, I think maybe should I go back in here? Yeah, I think I will go back in here, and we'll see. Maybe I can just, I'd like to just avoid these guys. I don't really want to deal with them. But that's the thing. I think that the decision to go with stamina that can basically I think it can withstand 3 dodge rolls, right? 3 dodge rolls or something like that. I think it is. Let me actually just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can actually do 4 dodge rolls, but the last one is then going to put you into an exhausted state, and that state is going to make it so that you take additional damage. So that's obviously a pretty big deal. Wow, these guys actually are a lot more difficult. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go straight back down, and I'm just gonna rest. But yes, okay. So you can do 4 dodge rolls before you are in that exhausted state, and you take additional damage. That is obviously awful, and you really do not want to be in that state. So the less that you dodge roll, the better. But you kind of need to dodge roll, otherwise you're going to die really, really easily, like you can see right there. I literally just took damage again, which I really wanted to try and avoid, but okay, we might as well just go and get this chest. And there's a fellow over there. We obviously can't do anything about that. And there's another one. Whoa, that guy looks like he means business. The one in the green cloak. He's looking pretty menacing right now. But thankfully, we don't really need to deal with him just yet. I can sneak up on this fellow. I actually wonder, can you do backstabs in this game? I don't think so. I don't think you can. But maybe you can. I don't know. I haven't actually tried that out. And I don't think have the ability to open this from out here, so I will need to go upstairs. There we go. That was easy enough. And I'm just going to daze him, and just going to daze him again. The combat is very deliberate, and that is exactly what you're going to get from a Souls-like. Obviously, you know, if you're used to Dark Souls, Demon Souls, you know, something like that, then you're definitely going to know what you're in for here. And you may be thinking, oh, you know, such a cute art style, you know, such a cute art style. It's certainly not something like Dark Souls. And sure, yeah, fine. You know, the aesthetic is definitely not the same, but in my opinion, that doesn't take away from the challenge of the gameplay itself. There is still challenge to be had here, but obviously if you don't want the challenge, then you can just enable all those options that give you a little bit of an advantage, a little bit of an extra edge to your sword, as it were. And I think that's wonderful, because obviously not everyone wants to have a grueling time of things in a Souls-like game, right? Not everyone does. Anyway, what's this? Aha, we have another place that we can potentially open, and we have a chest here as well. What is this? Okay, I have no idea what that is, but it's obviously something that I need to find the extra part to. Let me see if I can open this up. I don't know what I'm actually opening right now. Oh, hello. That is a ladder. Oh, so clever. So slick. I like it. Okay, I'm just going to go outside here real fast. Okay, I'm going to go back inside real fast. No, I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there. You can't make me go out there. Not just yet, at least. Okay, so this is actually the other area that I could have gone through. I remember coming through here before in my other save. And yeah, I defeated all of the slimes with the stick, hilariously enough. Okay, these guys are pretty easy. And can I go out here? Yes, I can. Okay, so where am I now? Am I here? But I'm back here in the East Forest. There is actually a chest. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't looted this before. Please be the shield. Oh, we didn't get the shield. But we did get the healing potion, which I very much love, because that means that I can now use the healing potion to heal myself, hopefully. And can I drop down here? I don't have a way to drop down here. Oh, that's interesting. I actually wonder whether there is a way for me to drop down here at a later point. Maybe there is. I mean, it looks like a staircase, right? It looks like a staircase. So I should be able to do that, but maybe not just yet. We also have the ability to go around here, but obviously, if you see what I mean, it's crumbled. The ledge has crumbled, so obviously we can't. And I guess we might as well just go back in, and we'll see what we can do about fighting that fighting that guy that I oh so valiantly ran away from. Yes. Let's be very careful, shall we? Okay, so I'm basically thinking that I might just heal myself right away before I do battle with this guy. I don't even know how much HP he has. I mean, their health bars look exactly the same. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself right away just because I'm super worried about this. Do you think he minds that I'm here? Oh, he's watching me. Can you see his face? Look at his face. Look at his face watching me walk around. That is a very cool little what feature? I don't think you can call it a feature, so to speak, but I think that's a very cool little I don't know what to call it when I'm trying to concentrate and hopefully not die. Okay, we got him. Whew. Okay, I just had to shut up for a second because I was sweating. I was sweating right there. I thought to myself, okay, yeah, if I go down here, that's not going to be particularly good. You could see how much damage that guy was actually willing to deal to us as well. 2 hits and I'm dead. 2 hits. And I was really lucky, actually, that that one thrusting attack that he did towards the end, when he was at about, you know, 20% HP or something like that, really, really lucky that that didn't hit me. But, yeah, we managed to survive. Oh, look at that. We gained another healing potion. Fantastic. I think I might actually... Should I just use that right now? Maybe a good idea, because I'm probably going to get them back when I go and rest at a little restoration checkpoint, aren't I? I will probably get them back, so maybe it would be an idea. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna drink it now. Why not? Bottoms up sounds like a good idea. And I'm actually wondering whether there are like secrets in the walls as well, because I'm seeing these little loose stones here and things, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe there's something to be had that I have completely missed, which would be a shame. But that's the beauty of the world, isn't it? Being able to explore and find these things. And where am I now? Look at this. This gives me that sense of wonder that not many games do nowadays, for me at least. And I think to myself, oh, yeah, you know, I really want to explore over there. I want to explore over here. But this game basically just says all of that. It just says, go here, go there, explore this, explore that. But it gives you no explanation either way. And that's the mystery of the whole thing. Okay, wait a minute. East Bell Tower. Oh, look at this. I actually made it. Oh, okay. I'm very surprised, as you can probably expect. And there's a little shortcut that I've now just opened up. There's a staircase as well, which leads to a chest, which was very, very sneakily hidden. And we are now going to be ringing the bell by striking it. There you go. I really love the way that they convey information in this game. It's really, really cool. Alright, so there we are. We have now rung the bell, and I will now be moseying down the rope. And, oh, this... Okay, aha, I see. Alright, so this is basically that staircase. Remember that staircase that I said I went up there before and there was nothing up there? This was that place. So there was actually something up there, but I just couldn't do anything with it at the time. So there's that. Anyway, now that we have the ability to cut down these small little trees, shrubs, whatever you want to say, I can now go back and we can now explore other places and things. What was that thing? What did we just pick up right there? Oh, wait a minute. It's this. I have no clue what this is. And apparently it doesn't want me to know just yet. So, again, it's another one of those mysteries. And it makes you want to find out. It makes you want to explore. It makes you want to think, oh, how do I find out what this is? And once you find it out, you think, oh, wow, that's amazing. I really want to find more of these, or, you know, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it does have a lot of mystery to it, and that's just wonderful. The joy that you find from exploring around this world in particular, it's just great. It really is. Okay, so now that we have explored there and we've gone to the Eastern Bell Tower, well, we've got the sword, right? We've got the sword. So what else can we do? Well, look at this. We were blocked off before because I obviously couldn't cut these down, but now look at me. Oh, yeah. You don't stand in my way, shrubbery. Yeah, I am the world's deadliest gardener. What do you bet? Yeah, that's going to be my title at the end of this. And we are now just going to deal with these fellows. These guys were actually really difficult for me before, as you could no doubt tell. But now they are pushovers, which is exactly what we want them to be. Okay, let's loot this. Aha! A map. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Look at this. What a wonderful way to present the various aspects of the game. And I'm not just talking about the fact that they tell you about how you can, how you can attack and your stability and your invulnerability frames and so on and so forth. Not just about all of the game mechanics themselves, but information that is actually really useful to you. Like, for example, your objectives. It doesn't come up on the screen. It doesn't come up on the screen saying, go here, do this, go here, do that. It's not all that. It is just in a very charmingly illustrated game manual in the game. It kind of reminds me of game manuals back in the 90s and early 2000s when they still made those, but it definitely reminds me of that, and I absolutely love that, because now look at this. We're looking at the map, and this is page 28, and if we go back all the way over here, you can see, look at him. Look at that little foxy guy over there. He is literally looking at the map. I love that. I think that is so incredibly cool. And so we know where we are now, because you can see us on the map right there. I don't think I can I zoom in? Oh yeah, I can zoom in. Look at that. So yeah, there I am. And there's a very creepy looking thing over to the right of us right there as well. So I might want to be a bit careful of that. But yes, then we have the Sealed Temple. There's the East Forest, which we just came from. And we have Old House, the Well. There's a Dark Tomb. Okay, Dark Tomb. I'm going to say no to that. Thank you. And there are various other places around there. Let's see what's on the other page. On the other side, shall we say. We have Under the Well. Oh, okay. So, yeah, the Old Well obviously has... Not the Old Well. Actually, I don't even know where the well is. Why was I saying there was a well somewhere? Not entirely sure, but there must be a well. Oh, there it is. Yes, page 29. There's the well. So once we get into the well, there's obviously something underneath. There's an underground cavern of some kind, and we're going to obviously be able to fight and find these various things. For example, there's a slorm, a type of slime who just wants to be close to you. Stun it by blocking. It wants to protect something, but what? Circle around and use the shield. Alright, yeah, the auto bolt. Okay, so that means that we need the shield, right? That means that we need the shield to be able to explore in that particular area, and that is highly recommended. So, what better way than to continue exploring, continue solving these mysteries, these various puzzles, and I absolutely love the way that these ladders come out of the environment. I really, really do. And now look at where we are. Do you recognize this place? Yeah, you should. This is one of the first times that we actually reached one of these shrines. And this is the forever sealed gate over there. So, yeah. There's that. Okay, so I don't think I can do anything up here. I'm just going to very quickly check. No, there is nothing that I can do here at the moment, but surely there will be in due time. And otherwise, we can go down this way now. Oh, actually, never mind. I already know what's on the other side of that. That is where we just came from. So let's go over this way instead, because we haven't been able to go this way before. And you remember that telescope over there? You remember that telescope? Yeah, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Now we're going to have to fight these guardsmen. And before, and this is what's wonderful as well, before when you're fighting or, you know, thinking about going over here and you're seeing these guardsmen in the distance, you think, whoa, how am I ever going to defeat these guys? Because they're so incredibly hard. You know, they must be really, really difficult to defeat with a stick, right? And then all of a sudden you have the sword and you think to yourself, oh, look at me now. Look at me now. I can actually do damage to these guys. Really super, super cool progression of the way that that's done. I love that. All right, so we can't. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be able to. Don't seem to be able to raise this gate. If it's actually a gate, I actually have no idea. But yeah. Well, anyway, we're just going to deal with the rest of these guards. There is actually something else there, and I would like to be able to read it. If possible. These ranged attackers are extremely irritating. We need to make sure that we don't get hit by them. They are easy to vanquish now, though. Ow. Okay, that was a mistake and a half on my part. Thankfully, we have... Oh, what a cute animation. That is such an incredibly cute animation from the healing potion. Him literally just swigging the thing. Very, very cute. All right, so let's actually get the next piece of the manual. Okay, stamina. We got page 16 now. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so this gives us a blocking tutorial or documentation, basically. Okay, so that pretty much just says that this will block. And yeah, okay. That basically says, just keep an eye on your stamina, pretty much. Yeah, I get it, I get it. All right, nice to know. And we have one of these over here. I think I can probably hit this. No? No. No, hitting this doesn't actually do anything. I'm actually surprised about that. Maybe there is something else that I need to do first. And again, that's one of those things, you know, every single thing is just pushing you forward and thinking, oh, you know, where can I go? How can I solve this issue? How can I solve this problem? Oh, hello. Okay, that, what was that? Oh, why am I getting absolutely bursted down by this guy? He has some kind of Gatling gun or something like that. Okay, that was... That was a surprise. Alright, okay, I'm going to have to be a bit more careful in future then, I suppose. There's a gate there as well. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to deal with this guy. Oh, he's got a shield. He's got a shield. Okay, haha. Yeah, he was taking basically 0 damage from me right there. Okay, so can I actually get to that over there? But I can't. No, I can't get to that just yet. Okay, wait a minute. That big guy has now seen that I am here, and he is not pleased. Oh no, it's another one of the Gatling gun people. Okay, I took a little bit of damage, but it doesn't actually do that much damage if you just get hit by one of them, so I'm very, very pleased about that. But unfortunately, I'm now going to have to deal with another one of them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if I just go up here, maybe I'll find another shrine or something like that. Ah, here we go. Okay, so this is a nice little shortcut that I have now opened up. Okay, phew, that's a little bit of a weight off my mind, because now we can go this way. As you can see, we can get completely out of the way here. And isn't there must be something over here, surely. There isn't? Really? Okay, I'm surprised. I would have 100% expected there to be something there. Alright, well, that's not too bad, I suppose, because I basically just want to get back to the shrine. But now, that's the thing. We've opened up a shortcut. I can get back there really easily. I don't have to go through all of those enemies, and now I can just go over to my little restoration point, and then I am very, very happy to be back at full HP, and to have all my healing potions back with me. Okay, so oh wait, I haven't been here before. Okay, look at that. I literally just wandered off into a completely different direction. Had no idea that I hadn't been here before. There's the other bell. Is that the western bell? That must be the western bell there, right? I think so. Let's go in here first. Okay, wait a minute. I'm a bit worried. Okay, yeah, I am very worried now. Alright, I am in a place that it... Okay, whoa, that scared me. That actually scared me for a real quick second. Okay, wait a minute. You're offering me something? Are you offering me a choice? I'm gonna take the healing? Oh, it's a merchant. Okay, whew, that actually takes a load off my mind. I thought to myself, okay, please don't let me have to fight this thing, you know? Okay. Gonna buy one of these. Thank you. That's a third healing potion. Can I buy this as well? I can buy this as well. Okay, I will buy it as well. But I am... Oh, these are unlimited by the looks of things. Oh. Okay, so technically I can use these if I want to. I'm not sure if I really want to. I'm a bit worried about using that kind of stuff. And look at how creepy this thing is, watching me. Well, I very much appreciate your business, creepy fox person. I will now be leaving very, very quickly, and I will return, actually. I will return for some pleasant conversation and possibly to buy some additional explosives from you. Yes, that seems to be a pretty decent idea. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. If you would like to check out TUNIC, there is a link in the description. It's coming out on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, and it is already out on other platforms, including Steam, and that is where I am currently playing it. I highly recommend this, really, really do. It is absolutely charming, lovely aesthetic, but the gameplay itself, the mystery surrounding it, the gameplay is very challenging, and the mystery, it just makes you want to find out more and more. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.